I am a strategy and change consultant. And so essentially what I do is I help companies, I consult with companies and help them to change. So some type of company is undergoing some type of big change that they're wanting to undertake, and so we help out on the people side. The way that I've always seen my work is that I have this work job description, but I also have this God job description. And my God job description always trumps my work job description. I've always taken my God job description very seriously, and to me what that means is building a community, building a relationship with my coworkers one-on-one, having them just creating this trusted environment where they can always come to me whenever they need something, whether it's more work related or even if it's personal related. Being able to just develop that trusted connection where they can be vulnerable with me and trust that I will not share it with anybody else. Paired with perception that having a servant's heart is also a very Christian-like thing, where we choose to serve those around us. I mean, if we look back at Jesus, he says that I did not come to be served, but I came to serve. And that opens up an invitation to us too. How can I serve those around me? I took my job very seriously still. I still tried to do as best as I could. I always wanted to glorify God in all of my work and all of my Excel spreadsheets and all of my Word documents, PowerPoints, whatever it was. I always try and glorify the Lord by doing the best that I can, but that I would always choose the other person over that work, me having to accomplish a task, even if that meant I had to stay a couple hours later. It was well worth it. I am gone 4 days a week, so I travel Monday mornings, and I am in a different city, and I stay there until Thursday. I knew going into it, the Lord was telling me that right now is just a time of rest and a time of just spending one-on-one time with him. So it's meant that on plane rides, I do get this alone time with the Lord. I get this quiet time, this time that I wouldn't traditionally have every Monday and every Thursday. And it really has opened up just a lot more quiet time, because while I do try and make friends to wherever I travel to, I'm not completely booked up throughout the week. So I just get a lot more quiet and alone and intentional time with the Lord. But one of my favorite quotes was from this lady who I got to meet while in college, and she said, "Kristine, it's not what you know or what you've accomplished in life, it's how you allow God to work through you." And when she told me that, it just completely opened up my eyes to the fact that it doesn't matter if I'm successful in work. It doesn't matter if I start some type of really big nonprofit that impacts the whole world like Mother Teresa. None of that matters, but what matters is how I've loved those around me, those that God has entrusted into my circle, those closest to me. And we're all called to be Christ to the people around us in our missionary territory. That being a missionary is not reserved just for the people with that title. I'm a missionary, and I do not have a missionary. I'm a strategy and change consultant. And that call to be a missionary, though, comes from my baptism, where I'm called to be a priest, prophet, and king. And especially I think that prophet goes hand in hand with missionary. So that means, again, loving those around us, and that being our mission, to heal and to love those around us.